Imagine a second brain, invisible, teeming with life, and weighing less than a nickel, yet capable of shaping your mood, memory, and mental health. It's not science fiction, it's the gut microbiome. Recent studies show that the trillions of microbes in your intestines communicate directly with your brain through a complex network known as the gut-brain axis. This connection isn't just about digestion, it influences everything from anxiety to depression. For example, research published in Nature Reviews Neuroscience highlights how gut bacteria produce neurotransmitters like serotonin, often called the feel-good chemical. What if the key to better mental health lies not in medication, but in the foods you eat and the microbes you nurture? As we explore groundbreaking research, you'll discover how your gut's invisible ecosystem might be the missing piece in your journey to a healthier mind. The gut and brain are not isolated systems. They're deeply interconnected through a complex network of neural, hormonal, and immune pathways. This communication highway, known as the gut-brain axis, is profoundly influenced by the trillions of microbes living in our intestines. A recent report from the BBC highlights how these microbes may even shape our mental clarity and offer new avenues for treating conditions like anxiety and depression. Researchers say the microbiome produces metabolites such as short-chain fatty acids, which directly affect signaling between the gut and the brain, influencing mood and cognition. Consider the immune system's role. It acts as a messenger, translating gut signals into brain responses, with implications for neuroinflammation and neurological disorders. Studies show early brain development is also shaped by the microbiome, suggesting that disruptions in gut flora during infancy could contribute to long-term mental health issues. Understanding these connections opens new doors for non-invasive treatments. As we explore further, we'll look at how this axis might be harnessed to improve mental well-being. A 2019 study revealed that individuals with depression had significantly lower gut microbiome diversity compared to healthy individuals, suggesting a possible link between microbial balance and mental well-being. Researchers say this imbalance may disrupt the microbiota gut-brain axis, a communication network that influences mood and cognition. Consider the role of short-chain fatty acids, metabolites produced by gut bacteria that travel to the brain and affect signaling. These compounds can modulate inflammation, a factor increasingly associated with depression. A recent report from the BBC highlighted how nurturing gut bacteria could offer new pathways for treating mental health conditions. Take, for example, the immune system's role in this axis. Its connection to neuroinflammation underscores how gut health can ripple outward into brain function. As we uncover more about this intricate relationship, the potential for microbiome-based therapies grows. This insight opens the door to the next frontier, how we might reshape mental health through the microbes we carry. In a groundbreaking experiment, mice transplanted with human gut microbiota began to display anxiety-like behaviors that closely mirrored their human donors. Researchers say this finding underscores the microbiome's surprising influence on brain function and emotional states. A recent report from the Gut Microbiome and Mental Health Study highlights how trillions of gut bacteria communicate with the brain through neural, hormonal, and immune pathways. Consider this. Short-chain fatty acids produced by gut microbes have been shown to directly affect brain signaling, influencing mood and cognition. Take the microbiota gut-brain axis. This complex network isn't just theoretical. It's a living, dynamic system with real implications. One striking case involved mice whose transplanted microbiomes led to measurable changes in behavior, suggesting that our gut flora may shape not only digestion, but also our mental health. As scientists delve deeper into this connection, they're uncovering new possibilities for treating psychiatric disorders. This discovery bridges the gap between gut health and brain function, setting the stage for exploring how microbiomes might be harnessed to improve mental well-being. Research has shown that gut bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids, like butyrate, acetate, and propionate, that travel through the bloodstream and influence brain signaling. A recent report from the BBC highlighted how these microbial byproducts may help regulate mood and cognitive function, suggesting that maintaining a healthy gut microbiome could improve mental clarity and even aid in treating conditions like depression and anxiety. Inflammation plays a key role in this process. The microbiota gut-brain axis communicates through the immune system, and imbalances in gut bacteria can lead to increased neuroinflammation, contributing to neurological disorders. One striking case is the link between low butyrate levels and symptoms of neuroinflammation in conditions like autism and Alzheimer's. Scientists are now exploring how dietary interventions, like increasing fiber intake, can boost short-chain fatty acid production and support brain health. As we continue to uncover these connections, the next frontier lies in understanding how to harness this microbial power for targeted therapies. Early in life, the microbiome begins shaping not just the gut, but the brain itself. A 2016 study revealed that infants with disrupted gut microbiomes were significantly more likely to develop behavioral issues later in childhood. Researchers say this is linked to the microbiota gut-brain axis, a communication network that influences brain development through immune and metabolic signals. Take, for example, short-chain fatty acids, metabolites produced by gut bacteria that travel to the brain and affect neural signaling. BBC reports that these interactions could open new pathways for treating mental health conditions. Consider also the role of early life exposures. The microbes babies encounter during birth and breastfeeding lay the foundation for lifelong mental and emotional resilience. A recent review highlighted how imbalances in this system are tied to neuroinflammation and developmental disorders. This growing body of evidence underscores the microbiome's role in shaping cognition and behavior. As we explore further, we'll see how these early influences extend into adulthood. Emerging research reveals a surprising connection between the gut microbiome and mental health. A recent report found that chronic inflammation, often shaped by imbalances in gut bacteria, is linked to conditions like depression and cognitive decline. Consider this. The microbiota gut-brain axis acts as a communication highway, with immune signals playing a central role in transmitting messages between the gut and the brain. Researchers say that short-chain fatty acids, byproducts of gut bacteria, can influence brain signaling and even modulate mood. Take the role of gut microbes in early brain development. Disruptions in this delicate system may contribute to long-term mental health challenges. A study published in a leading medical journal highlights how these microbial metabolites can cross the blood-brain barrier, affecting neural pathways. This growing body of evidence suggests that restoring gut health might offer new, non-invasive approaches to treating mental illness. As we continue to unravel these connections, the next frontier becomes clearer: how to harness this axis for healing. The gut microbiome isn't just a digestive workhorse, it's a powerful conductor of the immune-brain symphony. A recent report found that gut bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids, which influence brain signaling and may help reduce inflammation linked to depression. Consider a 2023 study showing how early life gut microbiome diversity correlates with improved cognitive development, suggesting these microbes shape the brain even before adulthood. Researchers say the immune system acts as a key messenger along this microbiota gut-brain axis, with imbalances potentially triggering neuroinflammation and mood disorders. Take irritable bowel syndrome, for instance. It often co-occurs with anxiety, highlighting how gut health and mental well-being are deeply intertwined. The implications are vast, from new therapies for autism to novel antidepressants targeting gut bacteria. As we uncover more about this hidden network, the line between mind and microbiome continues to blur. Understanding this connection may be the key to unlocking better mental health. Emerging research is uncovering unexpected connections between the gut and the brain. A recent report found that fecal microbiota transplants, long used to treat gut infections, may also help reduce symptoms of depression in some patients. This is linked to the microbiota gut-brain axis, a communication network where gut bacteria influence brain function through metabolites like short-chain fatty acids. Take a 2023 study published in Nature Reviews Neuroscience, which highlighted how gut microbes can shape brain development and behavior, particularly in early life. Researchers say this axis plays a role in neuroinflammation, a factor in many mental health disorders. Consider the implications. Adjusting gut bacteria through transplants or probiotics could one day offer new treatment pathways for depression. While still in preliminary stages, these findings challenge traditional views of mental health. As scientists explore these links further, the next frontier may lie not in the brain, but in the trillions of microbes residing in our intestines. The idea that gut bacteria might influence mental health has sparked both excitement and skepticism. A recent report from the BBC highlights how nurturing the diverse ecosystem in our intestines could potentially improve cognitive function and even offer new treatment avenues for mental health disorders. Researchers at the forefront of this field are exploring the microbiota gut-brain axis, a complex network where the immune system plays a central role in communication between the gut and the brain. Studies have shown that gut microbes produce metabolites like short-chain fatty acids, which can influence brain signaling and behavior. However, while some clinical trials suggest probiotics may help alleviate symptoms of anxiety and depression, others find little to no effect. Take a 2023 meta-analysis in Psychiatry Research, which concluded that evidence for probiotics as a mental health treatment remains inconclusive. As research continues to evolve, the line between promise and placebo stays blurred. But the conversation is shifting toward a more nuanced understanding of how the microbiome might one day be harnessed for therapeutic benefit. What you eat today may shape your mental health tomorrow. Researchers say the trillions of bacteria in your gut don't just digest food, they communicate with your brain through the microbiota gut-brain axis. A recent report found that gut microbes produce short-chain fatty acids, which influence brain signaling and can affect mood and cognitive function. Take the BBC's findings. Looking after gut microorganisms could offer new ways to treat mental health conditions. Picture this: your daily choices, from a high-sugar diet to one rich in fiber, directly alter the balance of these microbes. A diet high in processed foods has been linked to reduced microbial diversity, which in turn correlates with higher rates of anxiety and depression. Consider the immune system as a key pathway in this communication, where microbiome imbalance can lead to neuroinflammation. This growing understanding suggests that what lands on your plate might be just as vital as what happens in a psychiatrist's office. As we explore further, it becomes clear that healing the gut could be a step toward healing the mind. The blood-brain barrier, once thought to be an impenetrable shield, is now understood to be a dynamic gateway. Researchers say microbiome-derived metabolites, like short-chain fatty acids, can cross this barrier and influence brain chemistry. A recent report found these compounds can modulate neurotransmitter activity, impacting mood and cognition. Consider how gut bacteria produce these molecules through fermentation of dietary fiber. They then travel through the bloodstream to the brain. Take the case of butyrate, a well-studied short-chain fatty acid, which has been linked to reduced inflammation and improved cognitive function. This connection isn't just theoretical. Clinical studies show that altering the gut microbiome can lead to measurable changes in brain function. As we explore these pathways, it becomes clear that the microbiome's reach extends far beyond the gut. With this understanding, the next step is to examine how these insights are being applied in medicine. Recent studies have uncovered a surprising link between the gut microbiome and mental health. A report from the BBC highlights how nurturing the trillions of bacteria in our intestines could improve cognitive function and offer new treatments for depression and anxiety. Researchers at the University of California found that short-chain fatty acids produced by gut microbes influence brain signaling, affecting mood and behavior. Take, for instance, a clinical trial where patients with major depressive disorder showed significant improvement after receiving a probiotic supplement. This suggests that the gut is not just a digestive hub, but a key player in emotional regulation. The microbiome gut-brain axis operates through the immune system, neural pathways, and metabolic signals, shaping everything from stress responses to social behavior. As we continue to unravel this complex network, the implications for mental health care are profound. In our final scene, we'll explore how scientists are turning this knowledge into real-world treatments. Recent studies reveal that gut bacteria influence brain function through the microbiome gut-brain axis, offering new hope for mental health treatments. Researchers say short-chain fatty acids produced by gut microbes can affect signaling between the gut and the brain, influencing mood and cognition. A recent report found that disruptions in this axis are linked to neuroinflammation, a factor in conditions like depression and anxiety. Consider the implications. Adjusting gut microbiota through diet or probiotics could become a non-invasive way to manage mental health disorders. The potential is vast, with early brain development itself shaped by microbial activity. As scientists uncover more, the line between gut health and mental well-being blurs. If this glimpse into the future of microbiome research intrigued you, Share your thoughts in the comments or subscribe for more deep dives into the invisible forces shaping our lives. You'll find all sources for this video in the description.